It's not real, my friends. I know it sure looks convincing when you're looking outside, feeling the feeling, seeing the colors. This world looks so real. But it's not, And it's amazing how quickly, once you go into breathwork, all your drama, your questions, your wonderings, everything just disappears in a moment. It's a completely different experience of life. A peaceful one. It's truly magnificent, a magnificent thing. And I've said here before on this channel that it's possible to indulge, just enjoy, your human experience and not use breathwork for a little while, not do meditation for a little bit, just embrace the full experience of being a human without those tools. And then once you go back to it, you understand that there isn't really much point to your human thoughts, your human drama. It doesn't matter. It's a good practice, again, to not do it for some time, just so you don't get attached to it. And you will still enjoy this life within the framework of the experience of life without doing breathwork. It would still be enjoyable for you. But then once you do breathwork again, once you go back to it, then it's like, in a moment, everything else just disappears. And you go back to your true self. You go back to your true self. Everything gets contexts. See, because you've been on a journey ever since the last time you've done breathwork, and for this period of time where you have not done it. A day, few hours, a week. Ever since that last moment of breathwork, you've been on a journey. You're left your profound experience of self, and you immerse yourself again in this human-only experience. And on this journey, you had questions, dreams, aspirations, interactions, experiences, all of them playing chords in some symphony. And then you go back to breathwork. You do the practice. You go back to your body. You release the tension. You inhale new energy. And within a moment, you just transcend. And you understand that this symphony is like this hand. You've only been seeing a sort of semi-two-dimensional, maybe a bit of three-dimensional, but for the sake of this example, semi-two-dimensional thing. And then you go into breathwork and suddenly, whoosh, the context of which your initial experience was, and this experience has what? It has thoughts, feelings, emotions, perceptions. Perhaps the last thing that will stick with your symphony of being a human, on the last moment before you take that full inhale and hold, and you go inside, the last thing that will stick out is a thought. Perhaps you have thought this thought a lot in the past few days, because repetitive thoughts, compulsive thoughts, dramatic thoughts is something very human-like. So perhaps a thought sticks out of the symphony, and it's the last thing that holds it keeps you in that space. And then you enter the full space of breathwork, the full sense of yourself. You get back to that identity, and suddenly, whoosh, it's still there. The symphony of being human is still there. But suddenly, from being a two-dimensional thing, it becomes a 3, 4, 5, 6-dimensional. It becomes something with so many different realms. The simple geometrical shape becomes a profound thing. And it's a nice thing to do, nice thing to have. And another thing that characterizes the human experience is that you always want something, you always crave something. You wish something would stop, and you wish you would have more of something. You want something, you don't want something. Want it, don't want it. 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 And your whole experience is in this interaction. Want, don't want. Want, don't want. And you're not really resting. And then you take that breath. You release it. You release it. And you're not giving up on anything. You get more than what you thought was possible. Because in your pursuit of what you want and what you don't want, you completely forgot that you can have it all. You will have it all. You already have it all. And this is not words for your mind to wonder about, to strategize about. I have it all. I just have to do some manifestational work. I get the path. I do this. No. It's so simple just to let go and connect to that knowledge, to that point of view. I think it's so popular when I'm doing the breath work. As a human, the first emotion I get when I'm on the other side, even after 3 minutes, first emotion I receive, relief. It's like I've been holding something too tightly or pushing against something too strongly. And I let go. And I understand that I am not just that something. I am everything. And I have the freedom to put my focus on whatever I want and experience it in the most profound of ways. As always, these things, though they are said by words, they cannot fully be conveyed into words. And these words are from a human to a human. Luckily, this human is very close to a spiritual, mystical experience because he just did breath work. So he bridges it. He bridges that high experience to the normal, everyday human, and to let you know and to remind you that you are so close, perhaps a lot closer than you think, to this full experience. And it's not that hard. The only thing that could ever be hard is your missions and tasks in the human world. But once you get out and you get back into your power, all the questions disappear, and you just know, you just connect, and you just be. So, my name is Andre. I'm a practitioner and a teacher of meditation, breathwork, and life. And in this channel, I'm documenting and sharing my journey here, sharing my insights, sharing my experiences with the hopes of inspiring others, other like-minded people on this wonderful, wonderful path of transcendence and connecting inside in the most profound of ways. Thank you very much and see you soon. Bye.